Hey everyone, Andrew back again and welcome to another video. And it's Saturday, so I'm here with another slasher review as part of the TheHORROmans Slashback Slasher Challenge series. And this week's theme is aFears of the Heart. So Joe wanted us to review a slasher film that centered around some sort of love interest between characters, a love relationship, or just Valentine's Day. Now I've decided to go with a really obvious choice, and I will be reviewing the original My Bloody Valentine. Now I'm kind of surprised that I didn't review this over the course of last year's challenge, but I didn't for some reason. I don't know why, but now is the perfect time to do so because it fits this theme perfectly. So I'm sure everyone's seen it, but if you're one of the few people that haven't, I will quickly run through the plot. So this one centers around a small community of Valentine's Bluff, and something happened previously to the events within this movie, and basically the entire town hasn't celebrated Valentine's Day for many years. They've decided that enough time has passed and it's time to start celebrating Valentine's Day once again, so they do so, and there's a killer that isn't too happy about this, and he starts killing off members of this community. So that is essentially the storyline to this one. Now we'll move on to my thoughts. Probably no surprise to a lot of you because I've mentioned this movie several times before, and it was actually my #1 pick in my top 20 80s slasher list. So yeah, this is my favourite 80s slasher for sure. I absolutely love My Bloody Valentine. It is amazing in my opinion. So first of all, we'll talk a little bit about the locations within this film. I really love the small town setting of Valentine's Bluff. It has a really sort of genuine, tight, small community feel to it, and I think it is a really good location. This also takes place within a mine as well, and that location is fantastic too. Really atmospheric location down in the mines. And it's very dark, it's creepy, it is isolated, and it is very claustrophobic. So phenomenal location for a slasher movie, I thought. The characters are all really good in this one, and in my opinion they're all pretty memorable, which you can't really say for every slasher movie out there because most of the slasher characters are pretty much just throwaway. But no, not within this movie. I think the acting and the characters are fantastic. As I said, they're all pretty memorable. For the most part, they're all likable. And the movie kind of focuses on one core group, and there's really good character development with those guys. But it also centers around some of the other members of the community that have slightly lesser roles. But they're all really good too. There's not really a unlikable character, at least in my opinion, within this film. So yeah, the characters and the acting are really solid. I love the killer too, dressed in a miner's outfit, and I've mentioned this several times before, and I will keep mentioning it because it is one of my favourite things when it comes to a killer within a slasher movie, and that is when the killer dresses up in regards to the theme of the film. So for this one, the case with this one is a lot of the movie is centered around a mine, so the killer is dressed in an old miner's outfit, which is awesome. I really like that. The killer's costume in this, the old miner's outfit, looks fantastic. It is really creepy, and it definitely fits the theme and the mood of this movie really well. And we need a damn figure of My Bloody Valentine / Harry Warden, so hopefully we get one of those soon. I was really hoping that NECA would release one with the Scream Factory Blu-ray release, but that wasn't the case, so perhaps it was a rights issue, I don't know. But yeah, I would love a My Bloody Valentine or Harry Warden figure because I love the killer's look within this movie so much. But anyway, that's another story. But yeah, the killer looks absolutely awesome within this movie. This movie has some really good kills as well, especially for an early 80s slasher, and it has a pretty high body count, and the kills are well spaced out throughout the movie, and there's a lot of different kills and good variety. One of my favourites is definitely the clothes dryer scene. That's all I'm going to say on that in case you haven't seen the film. But yeah, the kills are fantastic, and the best way to see the kills properly is with the uncut version, which I have right here. This is the old Lionsgate Blu-ray, by the way. And yes, I have ordered the Scream Factory Blu-ray, and I cannot wait to get that in, because I've heard the transfer is fantastic, especially with the cut footage edited back into the film. I've heard they've cleaned that up really, really well. But yeah, the kills are fantastic, and yeah, there's plenty of them throughout this film. The last thing that I wanted to mention before I wrap this review up is the trademark has a little... Sorry, the killer has a trademark that he leaves throughout the course of the film, which is another really cool touch to this movie. He has a bloody chocolate box, which he leaves scattered throughout the town with body parts in it, and I really, really like that. I think it's a pretty cool touch considering the whole Valentine's Day theme that this movie is going for. Really, really nice sort of trademark there from the killer. But yeah, that's pretty much all I really have to say on My Bloody Valentine. I absolutely love this 80s slasher movie. It is my favourite, and yeah, I'm glad to finally review this one for Slashback Challenge. So yeah, as I said, I've ordered the Scream Factory Blu-ray, and I cannot wait to get that one in. It'll be nice to finally retire this old Lionsgate Blu-ray, but it's certainly served me really, really well over the years. But if you've seen My Bloody Valentine, let me know what you think of it in the comments below. And if you haven't, well, with the Scream Factory Blu-ray release, you really have no excuse not to add this movie into your collection and finally watch it if you haven't. I highly, highly recommend this one. As I said, I absolutely love it. Anyway guys, that is it for this week's review. Until next Saturday when I'll be back with another one. I hope you've enjoyed this review, and thank you for watching.